What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Edison Club. Today I'm going to be showcasing you my second place finishing Lightsworn list. Before we get started, as always, if you could, please be sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really motivates me to keep going. So let's go ahead and jump right into this thing. We have one Super Nimble Mega Hamster, one Gores, one Necrogardna, one Plague Spreader, one Card Trooper, two copies of Honest, two copies of Judgment Dragon. We have one Aaron Lightsworn Monk, one Lila, one Arcus, one Lumina, one Garoth, two Celestia, two Jane. This one really puts up a lot of pressure. Attacks over Laquari, attacks over Shura, attacks over Alias. Very good card, Jane. I really recommend two. We have three Wolf. Debatably could go down to two. Playing three means you mill him a lot, but also means you draw him a lot. And then three Raikou. That rounds off the monster count. Going into spells, we have three Solar Recharge, one Monster Reincarnation, one Cold Wave, one Foolish Burial, one Pot of Avarice, one Heavy Storm, one Rhoda, one Giant Tornade, one Charge of Light Brigade, one Book of Moon. That rounds off the spell count. Traps, we have two Beckoning Light. This is pretty much a given. And then my favorite trap in the deck is Threatening Roar. Keeps you safe, lets you keep monsters up to tribute for Celestia. Chainable back row, sometimes just setting a Threatening Roar and passing is enough. They'll waste a Caius, waste a Raikou on it. So very good in Threatening Roar. I am a little congested this morning, guys, so you have to bear with me here. So going in the extra deck, we have Flamvell Quasis, runs over Dandelion tokens, which is nice. Fortress Dragon, Cataster, Armory Arm, Black Rose, Colossal, Red Dragon, Goyo, Magical Android, Mistworm, Stardust Dragon, Thought Ruler, Gaia Knight, Avenging Knight Parshath, and Brionac. Not really a deck that primarily uses the extra deck, only in the cases where you have Plague Spreader. 9 times out of 10, you don't use it. Side deck has a little bit of sauce in it. Start off, we have 2 Dust Tornado and 2 Royal Decree. Need to be able to out Defissure, Macro, and Light Mirror, of course. That's also why we play the 1 MST. Then we have 1 Soul Release and 1 Lightning Vortex. Side deck 1 Shiny Black Sea. I'd like to play a second one. I'm going to have to order one. I could not find one. This was my best card. This card was so good for me. Double Consecrated Light, double Cyber Dragon, double Thunder King, and 1 free the Brave Wanderer. So all my monsters, aside from Shiny Black Sea, can be added back off Beckoning Light, which I feel like that is very important. Something that people don't talk about with this deck enough is like early game Brionacs are very hard to get over for this deck without having to have Honest or something like that. So if you're having to set Raikou or just summon a Lightsworn for it to get bounced every turn, that turns into a problem very quickly. So this can help with that, and then this can also help with that, especially being able to be added back off of Beckoning Light and also searchable off of Rhoda. So he didn't come up throughout the tournament, but I'm going to keep him in here because I do feel like eventually this card will end up being very good for me. So that's the Lightsworn deck, guys. Once again, this is second place finishing, and I've been on Lightsworn for a minute now. I took a small break to play X-Saber, but moving back into one of my favorite classic decks of all time. So don't see it going anywhere soon. So guys, once again, if you enjoyed the content, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And this is Mike from the Edison Club signing out until the next one. Take care, everyone.